everybody, Jules here with Beanie.
Hello!
And we have another new battle report for you today, set on the one and only Brobnar. And it's a very special video today because I actually can't lose. And you want to know why? Because we're playing with both my armies today, as it's Space Wolves versus Orcs. So even if I get absolutely tabled, I'm still counting this as a moral victory. Huzzah!
Yeah!
So here we are in yet another ruined city of Brobnar, and the reason that we're fighting today for the scraps left of all of this industrial, architectural remains is very simple. It's actually all down to a mistake. You see, my war boss for my orc army is called Stronk, and he believes that he is the strongest orc to ever live, but he's got a bit of a blabbermouth, so he started saying to all of his grots, all of his boys, that he was the hardest boy around. He was the hardest knob. He was the hardest war boss. And he basically said that he's done so much damage to the Imperial defenses that he killed a Leman Russ tank, which is pretty impressive, right? But unfortunately, this was captured by the Vox spies that had been placed around Orc encampments to monitor their activities, and thanks to the static interference, Bjorn The Fell-Handed heard that as "I killed Leman Russ," which, as you can imagine, has made him very angry, because not only is that impossible, because he's not dead, we all know that. Clearly we know he's not dead. Beanie's making a face that's just, don't break my heart, Beanie, my achy, breaky wolf heart. But also, it's because of the fact he's not having the name of his Primarch sullied by Stronk, so he is marching into battle with all of his dreadnought mates to put things right. That's where we're fighting, that's what we're fighting for, and this is the mission we're doing today. Surround and destroy. As you can see here, there are 6 objective markers that have been placed around in a nice little rectangle. And the reason that what we've got to do is take and hold rules apply here. So you get 5 points for controlling 1 objective, another 5 points for controlling 2 or more, and another 5 if you control more objectives than your opponent. And you can take this secondary objective, which is called surround them. Score 4 victory points at the end of your command phase, and at the end of the battle if you control both the objective markers in your deployment zone and 1 or more objective markers in your opponent's deployment zone, and you score 8 victory points if you control all 4 objective markers, that's these ones here, in both deployment zones. Now, I've read that out to you. It sounds great, doesn't it? But Beanie and I have chosen not to go for that, because that's actually going to be pretty difficult with 2 armies that are going to be scrapping and kicking the crapping out of everyone. So instead, I've selected behind enemy lines. I've selected Slay the Warlord, because obviously Stronk says that he's the biggest and strongest, so he's got to take on the biggest and strongest. And also I have chosen, as he looks behind, to raise the banners high, just because it's the only way that orcs can score points consistently. And Beanie has gone for a heroic boast, so he's saying that Bjorn is going to take down Stronk in melee, and if he does that, he'll get 15 victory points, which is pretty mad. And he's also got Oaths of Moment, and he has got behind enemy lines as well. Those are our secondary objectives. That's where we're playing. That's what we're playing on. And now let's go and meet who we're bringing to the table today. And here we are with the Orc force, and as Beanie was just pointing out, I've got a lot of explaining to do because these are both my armies, so settle in, kids. It's going to be a long one indeed. So here we have Stronk, who is my war boss and a war bike. You might know him as Orkira, but today he is Stronk. He is my warlord. He's got brutal but cunning and a regular power claw, because he's also rocking the super cyborg body, which means as he is the biggest boss, he'll have a 4-up invulnerable save and a 5-up feel no pain. So hopefully he'll be able to survive a little bit. That's all I'm hoping, mate. Just survive a little bit. I realise that I'm only throwing you straight into combat and he's going to die straight away, but still, right now, just do it for Dad. Then we've got another war boss over here who's got the killer claw, because I need a backup just in case this goes horribly wrong. And then we've got a weird boy who is not a weird warp head. He's just a weird boy who knows to jump. Now, why could I possibly want to jump? We'll find out in a minute. Then we move into the unpainted models. Yes, you've seen them. The only reason that they're unpainted is because of the fact I try and operate on a policy, much like Winters does, where if he loses a unit, it gains some sort of malady and affliction. I'm doing it the other way. If they actually do well, I'll actually paint them, because
I like it.
I've got a lot of time, you know what I mean? I've got to make them count. So if these tank busters do well, then hopefully I'll be bringing them into the fold. Got 2 trucks to transport people around. I've got a burner bomber up here. We haven't seen him in a while, have we? So he might be crashing and exploding in turn 1, but because that's all that they're useful for. I've got 10 grots over here. Lovely little boys. Pat them on the head. Treat them nice. I've got 10 boys over here just in a little group. Ignore that one. He don't know why he's on a different base. And then I've got 30 more over here. Whee! The boys are in town. Hopefully, we'll be able to do some damage with these guys. Got 5 knobs. Laugh. Who are rocking not kill swords today, they're rocking big choppers, just because I'm tired of people pointing out to me that they are actually big choppers, so I'm just going to have them as that. I've got a shock jump dragster that has got the gyroscopic whirligig, which means that he can, when he does an advance roll, he disappears from the battlefield and can reappear more than 9 inches away from an opponent. Very useful. And I've got a mega track scrap jet. I hate saying that, which has obviously got the corkscrew, which means that it can fight twice in the combat phase. Now, rocking up here, I've got some smasher guns, because never leave home without them. They're very, very useful. Hitting on a 4-up and do quite a lot of damage as they go through, and that is pretty much the entire orc force. It's 1,500 points on the nose, and I'm running these guys not as death skulls, which I know I should be, because they get a 6-up invulnerable save. All of their troops have, all infantry has obsec, and also they can re-roll a hit, a wound, and a damage roll. That's what I should be doing, but instead, because this is 9th edition and there is a fair amount of terrain here, I'm going to run them today as Hunters, which means that when they are on or within a terrain feature, all infantry, excluding grots, gets a 5-up invulnerable save. And if they're attacking a unit that is on a terrain feature, or they themselves are on a terrain feature, they get +1 to their AP. That's right, I'm trying to make the Orc Codex happen before it's actually dropped and give my boys -1 AP choppers. Fingers crossed I'll actually get to use it and it won't just be a complete waste of my time. But anyway, that's the orcs right there. Strunk's bad force. And here, we'll move over. I know, man. How do I do it? It's me, Mr. Snrub. It's, yeah, okay. So, I am here now as a Space Wolves player, pretending to be Beanie. He's got... Hello, my name is Biddy. You have a lot of fun people to play with today, Bean. I've given you some pretty hard-hitting forces right here, but we'll start with the big boy himself, Bjorn The Fell-Handed, who is rocking the True Claw. He's got a nice heavy flamer built into his profile as well. He is pretty spicy. He has got a friend here who is a lovely little tech marine, not called a tech marine, Iron Priest, remember that? Iron Priest, yes, and he is a Master of the Forge, that's what you call it, isn't it, where they get... Yes.
Yeah, he's extra good with screwdrivers.
So basically, yeah, he's got like supersonic screwdrivers from Doctor Who. He can heal 3 wounds a turn instead of D3. Very useful indeed, and because he is a Space Wolf, that means he gets to rock a Tempest Hammer and a Hellfrost Pistol, which both might prove very useful. He is your Warlord, and he's also got the Armour of Russ, so he'll be making people fight last if they're near him, because... trust me, that is always going to be good when you're facing an orc army, and you're going to be bringing him into battle, really, because he's going to be accompanying these boys over here. You've got a regular dreadnought over here, who is rocking, I believe, he's got the assault cannon and the Great Wolf Claw loadout, which is super spicy in combat. And then on the other side, you've got a venerable dreadnought, which has got a blizzard shield and a Fenrisian great axe, and that is a brutal combo right there. Very happy with those 3 boys there. You've got 5 Thunderwolf Cav. They've all got lightning claws and storm shields, so they'll be re-rolling their wounds, and they will probably not be taking many. Then in the troop selection, you've got Incursors, you've got Assault Intercessors, you've got regular Assault Intercessors. No, regular intercessors, that's what they are. And they are rocking auto bolt rifles, so they'll be able to run and shoot and do a lot of damage. You got some spicy Blade Guard vets over here as well. Super happy with how these guys have turned out. And then to round things up, you've got an attack bike with a multi-melter, old school. This is a metal model. I love him so much. Had to repaint him, strip them all down. And then you've also got some long fangs at the back here. They are all rocking las cannons, and you get to play with Dog's Body, who is the little pug who represents the Armorium Cherub for them. I'm sorry, you've got to grind the dog. You've got to grind the dog bone, mate. Got to grind the dog bone. But that is 1,500 points on the nose, man. Let's go and break it. Okay, let's get on with the battle. So here we are after deployment. The orcs have taken up this side of the battlefield and the space wolves have taken up this side here. It is a very condensed bit over with the orcs at the moment. The 30 boys are surrounding this ruined building here, capping objective number 4 with support from the grots and the weird boy up here, who technically is on a terrain feature, so that means that he will get his 5-up invulnerable save. The best save that a weird boy has probably ever had. The shock jump dragster is here as well to zoom off to unknown pastures and zap people in the face, as is its wont to do. We have the burner bomber over here, soaring majestically high, trying not to destroy itself and do 3 mortal wounds to his mates, especially these lovely super smashers over here, because if they die, that's quite a lot of anti-tank that goes, so I want to keep them as alive as much as possible. Then we've got the 2 tank trucks over here, with the war boss in one and his 10 boys, and then we've got the tank busters and the knobs in the other, ready to race out ahead, supported by Stronk on his war bike and the mega track scrap jet. So that's all of the orcs there. It's quite clustered over here, but hopefully it'll be okay. And as we move around to the other side, Beanie has put the Blade Guard vets in capping, with support from the regular intercessors, capping objective number 5. These guys here, they can put out a lot of hurt in melee, so I am not looking forward to taking them on. They've got the Dreadnought and the Long Fangs and the Thunderwolf Cavalry, a supreme mid-ground force right here in the centre of the battlefield, ready to charge. Oh, I almost felt because they're so stealthy. The Incursors over here as well. They are ready to capture objective number 3. And 2 seems prime for the movement of these guys over here. And over in the far corner, we have the Assault Intercessors bravely holding objective number 1 with support from the Attack Bike and the Tech Marine and both Bjorn and the Venerable Dreadnought. Basically because we have looked across the battlefield from one another and said, why wait for turn 5? We're getting this done now. So yeah, that's been the deployment.
I feel like I would have made a mistake here, because those smasher guns are going to smash things.
If they can, they will. But it's up to Gork and or Mork. Or Mork, whether or not they're going to do anything for me today. So let's find out as we roll off for turn 1. Let's get it on.
Let's go get chopping!
As it should be, Gork/or Mork smiled upon the orcs and gave them the first turn, and things have pretty much disappeared because all of the boys over here, the Stronk and his truck filled with knobs, and the tank bus is never not going to be funny, and the mega track scrap jet have advanced up over here, gunning for this guy. We don't like him. We're going to punch him in the face. We're going to punch him in the face real hard.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
We jumped 10 boys over here because we wanted to raise the banners high on this objective here, and it always helps to have a 5-up invulnerable save and to be capping an objective. Always good. The war boss in his truck decided to sort of skid Tokyo Drift over here so that he could not block the line of sight from the smasher guns, but also be kind of out of line of sight of a few things that may cause him a big bit of issue.
What's the plane?
Oh, with a plane! Yeah, he's over here!
Hi, plane!
Yeah, he's gone over here because everyone knows that if you've got a burner bomber, you've basically got 2 options. You either drop your bombs and then immediately explode with flying headbutt, or you drop your bombs, you shoot all of their weapons, you regret not doing the first one, and then they get shot down in the second phase. We'll come back to that one in a bit. So, then we've got over here, the boys have shuffled up just a little bit over here. I know what you're thinking, why haven't they just advanced charging, whooping and hollering over there? But there is a plan. An orky plan, but a plan nonetheless. The weird boys stayed still, and the grots have now moved over. They are doing raise the banners high for me over there, and the shock jump dragster has jumped over here because I can basically just teleport it across the battlefield, which is very nice. Ready to fire its custom shock rifle into these Blade Guard veterans. They never do the job for me, so I'm hoping they never do the job for Beanie as well. So that has been my movement phase. Pretty nice indeed. And now we go into the psychic phase. There is just one spell to cast. It is Da Jump. I have quite a lot of boys near me, so I'll be getting +3 to my roll. Let's see if it goes off, eh? It's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that definitely goes off, and that means that I can redeploy these guys here more than 9 inches away from the enemy anywhere on the battlefield. And I am going over here to objective 2, but also stringing them out onto here to make use of the 5-up invulnerable save that I will get from being a hunter. That is the plan. I'll be back when I've moved them. Okay, so we're going to drop some bombs with the burner bomber, and we've gone for the long fangs over here. It is 5 dice. So now we're going to roll. For each 4-up, they take a mortal wound. You take only 2 mortal wounds out of that. That is not bad at all.
Screw you, Sergeant.
So at least that's... Yeah, choose a sergeant there, mate, because they've all got decent weaponry. I love it. It's just like, these are not my armies.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who's who.
It's up to you, mate. You can name them if you want. You can give them little personal affectations.
Barry Shitmouth.
Barry Shitmouth has gone. He is done. Now, I'm going to have a ponder whether or not I want to do the flying Ed butt. I'll be right back. So I rolled a dice off camera to determine whether or not I would use the flying Ed butt stratagem, and Gork and or Mork said nay, but instead do wildfire. So I am paying 1 CP to effectively do that same bomb dropping again. Nay, they said. And it means that this now on a 5-up does mortal wounds.
Followers Cockney then.
I don't know. They never listen. Okay, right, so here we go. On a 5-up this time. Okay, so you take 2 mortal wounds this time on the Thunderwolf Cavalry, which is not bad, I would say.
You bummed.
I'm not happy. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that.
Spicy, yeah.
Okay, so that is 4 mortal wounds in total. Not too bad. If it'll be shot down, then fine. Then so be it. Yay, saith Mork and Gork. Right, so now we move on to the other shooting, and I think I'm just going to start with the big guns first, quite literally, and do some smasher cannons right into the Venerable Dreadnought. So, as soon as the Grots declared their target, the Venerable Dreadnought, sensing danger, basically let out a wee puff of smoke going... like that. Oh, he squeezed it a bit too hard, which means that they now have a -1 to hit going in, which means they'll be hitting on 5s instead of 4s.
-2 to pride as well.
Oh, indeed. It's a D3 for each one, but as they're all targeting the same one, it's going to be 3D3 shots coming in for 3, 4, 5, 6 shots coming in. And remember, these do get Daka as well, because all orcs get that. So these are hitting on 5s. Wow. That is a lot of misses.
I didn't even need to make him fast.
You didn't at all, because that's a lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones.
Gork and Mork say nay. Okay, so 1 hit goes through, and now what they do is they roll 2d6, and if it's greater than their toughness of 7, then it will go through. It's only a 6, so it does not go through. So the smasher guns have whiffed and burned on that one. Boom!
Don't mop your brow with your big
Boom!
axe.
Okay, so we're going to move off from then and go on to the tank busters over here that are going to fire at the Venerable Dreadnought as well, because they have to. They can't target Bjorn, and they can't target the Tech Marine because they are both within lookout's range. Iron Priest, apologies. Sorry. Okay, so there are 5... There are 5 tank busters inside this truck, and because it's open-topped, you are allowed to shoot out of it. It did advance, so they will be hitting on 6s, but because they're tank busters, they re-roll all hits against vehicles, which is not bad at all. So we're looking for 6s. We scored nothing, so we're going to re-roll all of them again. Roll them again, Shaggy. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's 2 Dakas as well, so we get 2 extra hits, hopefully. Can't re-roll these. So no, only 2 go through there. This is strength 8 versus toughness 7, so this will be 3s. Ooh, that is only 1, and it is -3 on this.
And he's got a 4-up invul, doesn't he, for his gigantic shield, which does not work, so I'm going to command point.
Okay, sure. Ooh, you're getting it. You got to work with the Space Wolves. They take a bit of time to get warmed up because they are icy boys. Okay, so this is 3 damage normally, so this will be 2 damage to them, and you get unyielding ancient, and so that means you get a roll of 6 for each one. No, next one.
No, I just keep rolling a 1. Right,
okay,
dice.
so he takes 2 damage from that. Not bad at all.
Not at all.
Now we'll move on to the shooting from the Mega Track Scrap Jet, which has some cool wing missiles, a big shooter, and something else that I cannot remember for the life of me. So I'm going to double check. No, that's the Death Killer War Trike, which is pretty spicy indeed, but he is not with me today, so I'm going to be back after I've checked out this guy's fancy ability. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of Daka coming from this guy here. We've got his weird, cool assault cannon style thing, which is assault 2d3 shots for 3, 4, 5. So 5 shots coming in. Now, these will be hitting on 6s, my friend, because I've advanced, and also the smoke screen is still in effect. So we're hitting on 6s. Come on, Morkand or Gork. We get 1 with a Daka. Ooh, no such luck there. So that is strength 8 versus 7, so this will be 3s. It is a wound. It is -3 on this one, so this will be on his 4-up super shield. Bring-ba-ding. Always made it. So let's fire the wing missiles instead, which get a +1 to hit, but a -1 because of smoke screen. So again, still hitting on 6s. Oh,
I thought it was there.
It's a swing and a miss there. And then we get the big Daka cannon, the big shooter. So 3, 4, 5, 6. These will be hitting on 6s. These are strength 5, no AP. We get, 1 with a dagger. Ooh! Does not generate a new one, unfortunately. This is strength 5. I wish I was that unit from Gaunt's Ghosts.
Yeah, have you seen the infinite
need
to read?
Yeah.
So I can just throw frag grenades.
Forever. So that is 1 wound coming in, my friend. 0 AP. Okay. So this will be a
2 up.
3. No, it's a 3 up for him.
Okay.
Oh my god, he made it. Surprise, surprise, Kalukale. Beanie's been very kind, and he said that he will allow me to go back to the tank busters and fire off a secret squig that they were hiding.
Who wouldn't want this to happen?
Basically, the tank busters have strapped a load of TNT to a squig, and now they are throwing it a whopping 18 inches out towards... I know, it's incredible. I like to think that they've maybe stuffed it on top of the rocket prod and then just fired it into the air. This hits on a 2. This is a ballistic skill of a 2, but because of the smoke screen, it'll be a 3. So will it hit? Will it? Hell yes! Okay, so we get a hit. Strength 8. 3's to wound. Oh, it's a wound. -2 AP, so 4 up shields. Ooh, it's D6 damage. You've already CP'd?
I've already CP'd.
Oh my god, it's D6 damage. How much have you got left?
6.
I can't kill him. Okay, right. Especially not with that, but I'm going to CP that because I am a greedy man. And I don't think that 1 is enough, my friends. I want a 2, so I can get it mitigated down to 1. Thank you, thank you, Gorgonmore.
I prophesy.
God damn it. Okay, so that's 1 damage down to him
and
there.
a D6 to see if I ignore it. And I do!
No.
Salt. Open that wound.
Oh no.
Let me drag it
Oh
through.
no. Okay, so we'll fire the big shooter from the truck now. 3 shots. So much dagger, mate. 1 hit with a dagger. It's just 1 hit. Strength 5, so 5's to wound. Ooh, does not wound there. No surprise whatsoever. This guy can't see anything. These guys are doing raise the banners high. This guy's out of range and can maybe fire his combi rocket from the war boss. I think it's got a 24-inch range. Let's double check. Have you got the measuring stick of justice, Bean? I don't think that it'll be in range.
Generally, it's more crime.
I don't think he'll be in range. No, he's not in range for those guys over there. And he's definitely outside of range.
Yeah, you can't shoot through the wall there.
Nope, so that's nothing. Nothing for that guy there.
No. Sorry,
so in that case then, let's measure some sluggers and choppers over here, because I think these guys here are just going to fire everything into the Thunderwolf cavalry to see if I can do some chip damage. Yeah, so we're just going to double check the range on that. Oh me meow, the boys actually did some damage. They took down 1 in Cursor. Not bad going, lads. Very, very good. And now to wrap things up, because I'm pretty sure I'm out of shooting, I'm just going to do the shooting that is on the burner bomber over here. So it's like the Scorcher missiles and the super shooters. And to be honest, I'm probably going to shoot down into the wolves because they are horrible. They are going to hurt. So I need to do as much damage to them as possible. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the burner bomber is firing its Scorcher missiles, its twin big shooter, and its super shooter down into the Thunderwolf cavalry. So we'll start things off with the Scorcher missiles, which are assault D6.
Is there anything like I can make them pee acid into the eyes of the pilot or something?
Unfortunately, no. They cannot woof loud enough so that he gets confuddled and crashes. That's 4 shots coming in with the Scorcher missiles. So let's see if they hit. Oh, we get Sadaka. Oh, with a miss. Okay, so these are strength 6 versus toughness 5, so 3's to wound. Nice. So that is a wound, -1, and no cover save bonus. So you'll be on a 3 up. Okay. Because Storm Shield's, isn't it? Absolutely fine. Not a worry. And now we'll fire the super shooter, which is strength 6 -1 damage. So hitting on 5.
Pretty super.
Oh, he gets 1 dagger. Oh, it translates into another hit. Nice one, matey. Strength 6, so 3's to wound. Oh, no wounds there.
If you add them together, it was a wound.
Yep, and then we roll again for the twin big shooters. Oh, that's a bit better. I think this gets +1 to hit because of the Grot Gunner that's in there, but I might be wrong, so I will put that to the side until I check it. We get 1 for... Oh, look at that, not bad. So this is strength 5, toughness 5, what's the wound? 2 wounds coming in at no AP, my friend. Ooh, made them both. Not a worry whatsoever. So, did absolutely bottle, but can we close out shop with something grand? Let's find out as we move over here to the shock jump dragster that is going to fire its custom assault shotgun into these Blade Guard vets.
Does he have any other guns that he wants to shoot?
No. That's. I think he's got some missiles as well that he can fire, but for now we're going to focus on the big one. Are you going to do transhuman?
Well, that's what I'm asking, just in case you decide you're going to pack
cool.
them with
everything is going to go into it, so if you want to
pay 1 CP for transhuman,
okay.
taking it down to 9.
So this means that these will be wounding on 4s, but they got a hit on 6s, bro. And they mess with both of them. God, I tell you, it's been a while since I played Orcs because I was actually hitting on 4s with this guy because he has a targeting squig and a grot gunner, which means he adds 2 to his shots there, but he gets -1 for advancing, so it would be hitting on 4s. I got 1 hit, but now I got a wound on 4s. So that was a waste of time. Hey! Okay, and the next one, this one hits on 6. It's just 1 missile coming into the same guys. It's a big fat miss as well. Classic, boys, classic. Right, I think that he's in trouble there. I don't want him to hang around, so I'm going to pay 1 CP and go... And he's going to go over here, sitting at the back, capping me some pinto pointos, and just learning maybe from his mistakes of being a bit too brash early on. That is all of my shooting. I know it was a lot, but that is why we play Orcs. And now we go into the charge phase. Nominating these 2 here for a charge because they are both within range. It is a 9-inch charge for the scrap jet against Bjorn, and it is a 9-inch charge against the venerable dreadnought with the truck. They are both within range of this guy here's speed war, so that means they can actually advance and charge. Mm-hmm. But the question is, who do I want to get in more? I think it's got to be the scrap jet. So I am going, even though I know that it is to his certain death, to pay 1 CP for ramming speed. Yeah! Because I get to roll 3d6 for the charge, obviously get to re-roll all of them, and then they do some mortal wounds, hopefully, if he gets in there. Now, I know that you are Space Wolves, and one of the things that I will be telling you right now is that if I even make 1 charge in, you've got to heroically intervene with your units, because you get to do that as Space Wolves, and it is glorious. And he will die. But for now...
And it's a 6-inch heroically.
It's only a 3-inch now. It's 6-inch if you pay for where he's strapped. Right. And it's a 0 CP strat if it's for a character.
Yeah, I did see that, and I thought that was very
tasty indeed. Okay, so we're going to roll 3d6 with the Megatrack Scrapjet targeting Bjorn. Here we go. You going to Overwatch?
Well, Bjorn's got the heavy flame, and you've given him a twin las cannon.
Yes, sir.
Like, he could kill him.
He could.
But it would be lame.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
So I want to see what happens.
Okay, so here we go. So, rolling 3d6. Got to get a 9. He's definitely in there, but in what state? Okay, so we're going to move him up, and then I roll a d6, and I believe that it's on a, I think it's a 3-up or 2-up. It does the mortal wounds. Let's just double check. It's a 3-up, so I'm going to have to check the rules here. I'll be right back. It is a 2-up, my friends. So we are going to do D3 mortal wounds to Bjorn straight away off the bat. It's 1 classic, okay.
And he has a feel no pain, doesn't he?
He has legendary tenacity, and his is on a 5-up feel no pain. Yeah, buddy. God damn it. Okay, but at least I'm in combat with him. As horrible.
Heroically intervene.
Yes, you should. Do you heroically intervene straight away, or do you wait for the charges to be declared? Because you're making my charge easier for me by heroically intervening.
Probably afterwards.
Okay,
should we check?
Let's double check, yeah. To the rules. Turns out that he'd have to do the heroic intervention first, so he has chosen not to do that. So I'm going to go to my second charge now. The truck is going to bravely try and sail into the face of that venerable dreadnought. Brilliant. Okay, here we go. It's an 8. I have to re-roll that annoyingly because here we go. There we go. It's a 12.
Yeah, he's in.
He's very much in there. So yeah, this is going to be a short, decisively horrible battle, but let's have a go, eh? This is going to be fun. Okay, so first things first, the Megatrack Scrapjet is going to attack first with its corkscrew and do all of its nasty stuff. Everything is directed towards Bjorn. I want him dead. I want his head. Okay, so I just remembered that the Megatrack Scrapjet has a spiked ram and it finished a charge, so I've got to roll a dice, and on a 4-up, we do another D3 mortal wounds potentially to Bjorn. It's a 3. Good. I love these extra rules that provide absolutely no use to me whatsoever, apart from wasting your time and mine. But here we go. We have the nose drill. We're going in. Beep, beep. Okay, so we're hitting on 4s. Ooh, that is 3 hits. Strength 8. He's toughness 7. Lester, ooh.
Yeah, unless they made Bjorn spicier.
You know what? I bet you they have made him spicier. While he does that, I'll roll and we'll see what I get. Ooh, I've got...
One is toughness 8, actually.
Flipping now. So it's, what, 4s then?
Yeah.
Well, I got a 4 and a 5 and a 1. So there's 2 wounds coming in at -2, my friend.
Okay, so...
This will be 4s, because he gets no invulnerable. Oh, no, it'd be 5s, sorry, because he's on a 3-up. So he takes... I think I'm correct with that one. Starts with a 3-up save normally. And no invulnerables. He only has a 5-up. He only has a 5-up.
But he does have his thing to...
So 1d3 for 3, or 2 in this case.
Yeah, 2, and let's do his legendary tenacity.
Indeed. Ooh,
which fails.
Takes 2 wounds.
He's down to 6, probably.
Yeah, and then he fights again. So here we go. Ooh, not as good that time there. We only got 1 wound. We're on 4s. It is a wound there, my friend. -2 again. So here we go. Here we go. Can we do another one? We can. D3 for 2, so down to 1.
Down to 5.
So another wound.
Down to 5.
Okay, I mean, admittedly, that did absolutely bot all.
I'm going to interrupt with him.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought you might do that. Cool. Right, so 2 CP to interrupt and have a
7.
smash back.
You may need to tell me what I can do.
Okay, right, so he's got basically like 2 profiles. He can either do an overhead super-handed swing where he just cleaves down, or he can do a scything attack where he gets double the amount of
I want to
hits.
hit with the hard on.
You want to hit with the hard on, as it were. Right, okay, so I believe, how many attacks does he get? Let's have a...
5.
Let's get the...
4 and he's been charged.
Okay, so we got 5 attacks coming in. We're doing the overhanded swing. We are hitting on 2s, my friend.
Hit with everything.
Oh, me meow. This is strength 10. This is winning on 3s. Drops.
I'm going to command point
Okay,
that.
you want this truck dead, don't you? Okay.
I do.
So now this is -3, and the truck only has a 4-up save. So these go straight through, and this is D3 plus 3, and it's already 12. So do you want to roll your damage anyway? Whoa! So the truck is so dead. Right there. So here we go. Roll, see if it explodes. Oh, actually, no. I can ramshackle. Every bit of damage that comes through, I can negate 1. So I've negated 1. Takes it down to 1. Put it onto that.
Okay, so this is now 1 instead of 4.
Yep, okay, we'll see if we can do it. Okay, next one, no. So that's
6.
Okay, and next one is a 4, nope,
Yep,
so I'm
12.
dead. And the last one, he does ramshackle
So
him.
he does 12 instead.
Okay.
No, 14 instead.
Yeah, so he's still very dead. Does he explode? No, he does not explode on that one there.
And
So
you have to pile the boys out over here so they can't get involved.
yes, this is very, very true. Right, so just going to go, because they have to deploy within 3 inches out of that, don't they?
Yes. Oh, and you need to roll the dice to see if the boys...
Oh, even make it
broke
out
their
alive.
legs.
Yeah, of course. Right, okay. So it's 10 boys that are in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rolls.
Count to 10
Right.
again.
Remember, we don't want to see 1s. Thank you. Okay, so no one died. I'm going to remove this and deploy the guys, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we have redeployed outside here. The knobs and the tank busters are a bit shaken up, but they're still ready to rumble, my friends. Somebody who's less so is maybe the Scrapjet, who is about to take the full force of the True Claw, which hits on 2s. Nice.
All of the dice.
This is strength 12, re-rolling failed wounds.
That's toughness 6.
It is indeed, so 2s. And this is -4.
4.
So no save whatsoever.
D6.
D6, a pop, by the way. Oh, me meow, that is so dead. Does it explode?
You don't get...
No ramshackle with this one, unfortunately. It does not explode, but it is very, very dead. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, why the hell did I chuck all of these boys there? Because you've got to when you're an orc. You've got to basically try and blunt the spear before the spear hits you. So yeah, that is the end of my fight phase. I lost 2 units. So they're going to consolidate now for a gross. You can even pay a CP to make them consolidate.
It's all right. You know what?
It's fair enough.
My God, how sick of playing the space.
I know. Okay, so that is the end of my fight phase. I lost pretty badly in that interaction, but that is still the end of Orc Turn 1. I've raised 2 banners over here. I've got some boys capping objectives. Fingers crossed it'll be enough, but I don't think so as we move into Space Wolves Turn 1. Okay, so here we are. Space Wolves Turn 1 movement is over. Beanie, tell us what you have done.
Right, so the plan was shuffle forward, murder things.
Yes.
So these guys are about as close as they can get without kissing. The Iron Priest has moved up and given a heal to Bjorn, who's feeling mighty full of health.
Super Spice.
These guys have stayed still because they're capping the objective for me now.
Yep.
attack bike has seen this sputtering monstrosity and is going to take him down with a multi-melter.
Fair enough.
Hopefully. The Long Fangs, hearing of this multi-melter madness, decided to get out of dodge and had a run.
Yep.
There's a good chance I'll be paying for keen senses so they can turn around and shoot him in the bum.
Yes, sir.
The Thunderwolf are charging up with their lightning claws that look like thunder hammers.
Yes.
Ready to cut those guys to pieces.
Yep.
On top of that, we've got the Spicy Blade Guard over here who are coming around to also lend their hand to try and kill this big mob.
Yeah.
These guys stood there. That guy's pointing into the distance, possibly at the dreadnought. He doesn't know, he's just chilling.
He's pointing over here saying, like, what are you doing? Because this dreadnought has just moved over here and doing his own thing, isn't he?
Well, he's just out of splash range at the moment,
Yeah.
and he could do shooting there, and he's partying in the back. And
Very nice. And the Incursors have moved up to take objective number 3
now,
as
I have a
well.
feeling they may die for their arrogance, but you know what? You gotta do
So
it.
be it. Okay, so there's no psychic phase for you to do. So where do you want to start with your shooting? I
Okay,
guess.
so I'm going to start shooting with the dreadnought.
Sure
because
thing.
You gave him a assault cannon and a heavy flamer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to put the heavy flamer into him, which is the only thing they can hit him with,
Yep.
and I'm going to put the assault cannon into the bite.
Cool.
So I'll start the assault cannon because I've got 6 dice in my hands.
Very nice.
Hitting on 3s.
And we're going to go on 3s.
Yes. So 2
Nice.
wounds, and
Okay.
it'll be -2 because I'm in the
Wow.
Devastator.
Finally, I get to use the Huntas thing, which is a 5-up invulnerable save. So doesn't matter at all to these guys. He made one, he failed one, huzzah!
Gotta
One
take
orc
that
is
was-
dead.
Well, you got to take one that was on the terrain for that to apply, don't you?
Do you? It just says the unit, if the unit is on. Doesn't say
Oh.
that it gets, it's just the whole people in the
Oh,
units
okay,
get
cool.
it, yeah. That's the nice thing about the Hunters, is they
Yeah,
just
that
seem
is very
like,
cool.
yeah, it's not too bad at all.
Right, D6 hits on that chap. for
Oh,
5.
very nice.
Okay, and it'll be wounding on 5, so I assume it's toughness 6.
Toughness 6 indeed.
Okay, I wound once. So
AP
it will be
-1?
-2.
Oh, -2.
Because it's their
Heavy,
deficit.
yep. So this will be a 6-up save then, which he does not make.
Okay, so it is 1 wound.
Oh! So we've got 10 wounds left on this bad boy over here. So what else is going to be firing into it?
Right, these guys can only see up there because they can't shoot through the window because they are currently cowering behind it.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure that's going to be within 24, which is going to
Have a look.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that it's -1 to hit this guy because he's hard to hit because he's a jet. So you'll be hitting on 4s.
Okay, so 3.
Should have remembered that
6,
from last time.
9, 12.
Lots of
15.
shots.
A lot of shots. So hitting on 4s.
Yes, sir. Not bad. Not
bad.
bad.
Scoop, 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 scoop.
And then wounding on 5s. Ooh, not bad at all.
3.
So 3 AP minus nothing on this one, is it?
Nothing.
So it's be 4-up saves for this guy. Ooh, he failed them all.
Ooh.
Classic,
So he's down
man.
to 7.
Yeah, I think he's not long for this world.
Okay, so he's down to 7.
Yep,
Lovely. Right then. So, does this guy have a crack grenade?
they do have crack grenades on them.
Okay, so one of them. On a 3.
Ooh,
No,
that's
it
a
didn't
bad
happen,
miss.
even at all. Right, so the 3 heavy bolt guns.
Oh, yeah.
Bolt pistols from these chaps
Sure.
into them. So
Sure.
hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Hits twice. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. Maneth Vun.
Ooh, okay, so 5-up
Up
save.
on the wall.
Ooh, that's... Nah, does not happen. Does not help. He is dead. Okay, next up.
So we're going to have to move over to this side. So follow me around here.
Ah.
To this melter gun.
Oh, okay, we're doing the melter gun straight up into these guys. Hitting on 4s. Ooh,
One hit. Wounding on a 3.
3s. Ooh, it's a big one.
-4.
Okay, so no, so D6 plus 2. So here we go. He is dead. 'Cause-
No, he's
oh,
on 1.
he's on 1. He's sputtering. He's sputtering.
And now the 4
Long fangs.
the 4 bolt guns that are on the
yeah,
front
of
here
course.
into him, just to see if I can do
So
it.
4s. 2 hits.
2 hits, it's enough. Get these 5s.
Ooh.
Stop adding up to the number I asked for. Stop exploding, you cowards.
Okay, so...
I am going to do some serious overkill and shoot their 4 las cannons in there.
Okay, to be fair though, you've not really got
Really
much
got
other...
any other
Yeah,
target,
you
no.
literally don't, apart from... Actually, you can't even see these guys. It literally is
Actually,
showing...
lies. I can see Orc.
Oh, you
sorry,
can.
I can see Strunk back
You can
there.
see-
He has no cover.
Strong.
Right, so I'm going to pay for keen senses, so
Yep.
they'll be able to hit on a 3.
Sure thing.
And now I am down to 5 of them.
Ooh, you've been
Wonderful.
spanking him, Okay, so Strong, will you survive? Let's find out.
Right, so 3s.
Nice.
Oh.
Strong is going to go down.
So 3s again. Oh.
Oh dear me.
Oh,
Okay, so
-4.
okay, so this will be his 4-up invulnerable save then for biggest.
4.
Oh dear me, this is gonna go badly real quick. Okay, so 2
Really?
failed. I'm gonna CP one of them because I feel like I have to at this point.
Oh,
Okay, so
I
that's
betrayed you.
2d6 that come in, and remember he gets to shrug off mortal wounds on a 5-up. Cool.
Oh.
Right, so only 3. In a CP one of them for damage.
Have I CP'd this turn? Yes, I
yes.
have on the multi.
Oh yeah, cool. Right, so let's see if I can shrug these off on a 5-up. Ooh, only takes
Shrug off
1.
2.
Only takes 1 for that. I'll put a marker here.
Right, right. The lovely dog is
Yes,
not
sir.
going to be ground up into a bullet.
No, not yet.
And he is going to scamper off and go and get around. Woof, woof, woof. Very much alive. Not like the baby. Which I don't know why is such a big difference. but-
Yeah, he's gone to fetch one out of his. I mean, he has got a
got
pack
a
thing.
pouch.
He's got a pouch
Oh,
on his
he's
thing
so
there.
handsome.
There we go. Okay, right. So he's going to grind up. Is he shooting again at him, or are you going to finish off the bomber? Ooh, ooh, ah. Because if you don't finish him off there and you don't kill him with these pistols,
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, you've got to do it. So this is hitting on 4s. Oh, it's a big hit.
We're going 3s.
And have you seen?
I don't know if I have.
Oh, I don't know
I
either.
paid for keen senses. No, I haven't.
No, okay, yeah. So you can do
Okay.
this. Oh,
that's what happens when on the
yeah,
wing.
yeah. Punished he was.
Okay.
Nay, said Orc and or Morg.
Okay, so these guys are going to put their 5 shots down into him because it's an 18 in range
Yes,
on
sir.
these guns, and I'm pretty
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Whoa, now chill out. Chill. Hitting on 4s. Hitting on 4s. Okay, that's a fair few hits. Wounding on 5s. Oh no, this is gonna be the death of him, isn't it? 2 wounds.
-1.
Okay, so 2 5-ups. No, he's
Does he
gone down.
explode?
It's on a 4-up if he explodes. He does explode,
But I
so
moved everyone
everyone
out
is
of
out of it. So it was completely worthless. Once again, Burner Bomber, you prove to everyone that you are only good for flying into the ground. Literally, that is your only job now. Do never ever darken my doorstep with shooting again. Okay, right. So that is one of my units down there.
So now,
It's just shooting.
So it's going to be these two.
Okay,
so
heavy flamer on him, and he's got a heavy flamer and the twin lance cannon.
Give him a twin las.
Yeah.
Okay, so the twin las is going to shoot up into the
truck, yes.
and the flamer is going to go into
To the
guys in
boys,
front.
yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's hitting on 2s,
Nice.
wounding on 3s, 1 wound,
So let's see if
minus
I.
a rot.
Okay, so I don't get a save. It just goes down to whether or not I can ramshackle the
Yes.
damage. So it's 2 damage, which does not go down. So he does take 2 damage on
Okay.
that one there.
Now the flamer
Yes, sir.
into the tank busters.
Okay.
For 5.
Ooh, that's some big hits right there.
Let's see some 3s. Daddy needs some 3s.
Nice.
Minus
That's really
2,
good.
baby.
Okay, so no save on these guys then. So how much damage is it a piece?
1.
So that is just-
4 gone.
Yep, that sucks.
Okay, so now seeing those guys not be so alive,
Yep.
he's got a heavy flamer.
Heavy
as well.
flamer, yes, he
Yeah,
does.
he's going to put his heavy flamer into them
And
as
finish,
well.
yeah, finished him off. Nice.
That isn't quite as spicy.
No, but it's still enough, I think. I think that he is dead then.
Yeah, he is.
That is him gone.
So this frost gun of which you spoke.
Oh, the Hellfrost pistol. So the Hellfrost pistol is going to fire into the knobs over here. This is for D3 shots. For 1 shot.
Yeah.
Strength 4. So it's hitting on. Yeah, it's hits. So and then he wounds on 4s. Does not wound.
Just not wound.
Okay.
So I think that is.
All of you shooting.
Yes.
Oh, you actually haven't shot the incursors.
Oh, I haven't. Okay, they're going to shoot back into these bums.
Yep, sure. Into the knobs over here. So this is 4 shots with the Oculus carbines.
Isn't it rapid fire 1?
It is rapid fire 12 inches, so if they're within 12 inches, then they will be rapid firing, my
No,
friend.
I really don't think they are.
Niet. Okay, so
3s. Okay, 2
Nice.
hits. Wound on 4s. 1 wound.
1 wound.
No
AP none, so this will be a 4-up save.
And he
Made.
bounces off the back of his eye.
Nice. Okay, right, so that's the end of the shooting. Pretty devastating. Well done, Bean.
Thank you.
So now, time for some charging. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the easy ones over here and work your way up to the more difficult ones of slightly longer? Because they're all
Yes.
pretty much in range.
Okay, so
Into this, guys.
Fenrisian jazz hands into him there on a
Sure.
like on a that.
He's in.
Right.
And then Bjorn?
Bjorn also would like to see them.
He's in there. Hello. Cool, and then over...
And-
are they Tech Marines going in as well?
Ooh, actually, how many CP you got?
I've got 6 left.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk him getting... you interrupting and killing him.
Maybe, yeah, because obviously he is your warlord, so he will be
I'd
the one I
rather
want
him
to...
not die and give you 10 command points as
yeah.
a victory
Six on this one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, it's me that gets the excess,
Yes,
isn't it?
yeah,
because
yeah.
of the whole thing.
Yep. Okay, so over here...
Now we will go on to these guys, and I think we measured earlier and it was a 4,
Yeah,
but we will double check in a sec.
Cool, they are in there as
For
well.
sure,
And the Blade Guard vets?
Yeah, we'll check what it is in a second.
Yep,
think
they're in.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'd say that's in. So I think that's a lot of successful charges right there.
Back in a moment.
Going to check some measurement stuff, and then we'll be back for the fight phase. It's ready for a
Loads.
proper rumble right here. Look at the mess of bodies right there.
I'm going to start with the Thunderwolves.
Sure thing. Okay.
Is there anything I can spend to make Thunderwolves more
Yes,
killing?
you can give them go for the throat, or I think it's something like that, which is a +1 to wound on if they've made a successful charge. Or you can give them +1 AP. Not that it's going to matter because I still have the 5 up in vulnerable save because it's for both melee and shooting. So I think it's called go for the throat at least.
Okay, what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to... Oh no, it's got to be in the command phase.
Which one is that?
Bestial Nature.
Oh yeah, well it
Yeah.
hits off on a 5, but you wouldn't get that anyway because you have to wait till turn 3 for your powers to activate.
Oh,
We are
okay.
still in turn 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Let's go rumbling.
Okay, right. So these
You
are
also
lightning
you also-
claws.
You also need to tell me how many attacks.
So it's 2 attacks per boy base, and then 1 extra for the shock assault, and you get 1 extra for lightning claws, don't you?
Yep, so that's 4 each.
And then 5 for the sarge.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. There's a lot of killing that can be done right here. And then you've got all of the
Doggos.
the dogs to attack as well. Now these will be hitting on 2s because Space Wolves get a +1 to hit when they charge, which is very nice indeed. So a lot of attacks hitting on 2s. Nice. Nice. Okay, wounding on 4s, re-rolling everything. This will be soon to be wounding on 5s because of toughness 5 soon. I've just got to hold out. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention this before, but we're going to do a rematch with these guys here post Codex when that drops because we want to see how that goes because Codex creep is real, bro. So re-roll all of those failed wounds.
Might be best to take out the...
Take out the successes.
Yes.
Nice. And then it's like, it doesn't matter for the AP on these ones because they'll still get their 5 up involved. Nice, that's a good conversion. So how many am I looking? How many boys do I need to save there, Beanie?
13.
Whoa, that's more than I thought I was going to have to do with 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dice in my silly hands. And we're looking for 5 ups on these. Okay, so I made a few. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 die. And now we've got the dogs. So what we'll do is we'll just keep a tracker for the moment and then we'll remove them all at the end of combat.
How many attacks do the dogs get?
The dogs get 1, 2 attacks. Yeah, 2 attacks each because it was on the charge. No, I'm an idiot. It's 3 attacks. 3 attacks per dog.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty spicy. 3 attacks, strength 5.
Okay, so that's 15 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
All hit.
And then wounding on 3s because they're strength 5.
Yeah.
No re-rolls for these though. I mean, that's the slight blessing, I
Aw.
guess. A slight blessing.
Oop, that was a 3. But that's enough.
Okay, what have we got there?
A lot.
Count them up and I'll roll, baby.
10.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 wounds to save. 5 ups. I think that is 1, 2, 3, 4 saves, so 6 more dice. So all in all, 6, that's 9, so 15 dice. That's nearly half the squad gone straight away. Woof, indeed. I'm going to remove them and we'll be right back because I'm going to have to pay some CP to do some damage, I think, before these get completely wiped. Definitely. Okay, so, right, I've lost a lot of boys there. I'm going to have to do something with them. The knobs over there are as good as dead, I think. I don't think that they're going to be able to do... They got strength 7.
And you could pay to interrupt.
You know what, I'm going to pay to interrupt over there with the knobs, eh? Why
I
not?
assumed that that's what was going to happen,
Yeah.
and that's why I did this first, because...
So these guys here get 2 attacks apiece, and the leader, the boss knob, gets 3 attacks. And now these are big choppers. They'll be hitting on 3s. They're strength 7. And I think that I'm going to put all of them into the... I'm going to put them all into the Venerable Dread, because I feel like he's weak. There's the only bit of damage I might be able to do.
Yeah, because he's toughness 8, and it just kind of negates
Yeah.
the point of the big chopper.
Okay, so here we go. So these are hitting on 3s.
Fair old bunch of hits.
Nice, not bad at all. And now these are 4s to wound on.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, not a great conversion
Not
there.
a
Only
great
2.
conversion,
Only 2 there.
Oh,
So 2 minus 1.
so 2,
4
4 ups.
ups, yeah, be a shield. And he made them
Made
both
them
anyway,
both.
so... okay, this is looking pretty dicey for the orcs there.
So I guess I will activate the Blade Guard.
Yep, so back over here for more
So,
choppy.
There's 5 attacks for the Sarge, and 4 for each boy with 6.
Yep, that's a lot of attacks.
And they are going to do a bit of the old...
The old pile-in. Indeed they are. Okay, right, so all of these attacks. Beanie knows these guys very well.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's hitting on 2s now.
Yeah!
You're loving this now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. It's
It's addictive, isn't it, being a Space Wolf, where you're just like, oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so that is
real good.
not bad at all, because this is +1, isn't it, for the power swords? Is that
Yeah.
correct?
So we are looking at another 9, and this
2,
is
3,
minus
4,
a
5,
lot.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 9, 5 ups to make. I make none of them. Okay, so that is 9 dead.
That's a 6.
No, that was a different
Oh.
pile. Different pile, so that is 9 dead. 1, 2, 3, 4,
who's gonna be
5,
tiding
6,
them?
7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 dead over here. Jesus Christ, it is brutal being an orc player. Right, okay, so that is the end of that combat. Now it is time for this combat over here for them to smash face. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay, so Bjorn is gonna raise up True Claw
Indeed.
and laugh in the face of danger.
Hitting on 2s.
Hit on 2s. He does manage to miss twice.
Sure. I'll have a word with him. I'll tell you that much. I'll have a word with you later, mate. Right.
Pain.
2s, dead. Okay, so that's 4 dead. No, actually, no, because they're D6 and they have 2 wounds each, so you might absolutely whiff a load of rolls.
Yep.
Ooh! Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Okay, so 3 knobs are dead. And now to be finished by the Venerable Dreadnought, who will get the reroll 1s to hit because he is core, baby.
Who'd you get that from?
Because Bjorn.
What?
Bjorn's a beast, mate.
Oh, he gets a reroll to hit.
He gets rerolls to hits. Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing his sweepy attacks. You said
Yeah,
it
'cause
was
it's double attacks,
So
yeah.
10 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on
That's
2.
why I wanted to try and kill him, because it was just like, oh no. Okay,
That's an
so
aggressive roll.
reroll those
it.
hits.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh my god. I'm so sick
Wounding
of
on 3s.
There's 10, isn't it? Versus...
No, because it's less strength. It's strength user for the
Oh,
scything
okay.
attack, yeah. Ooh, okay. I mean, it's
If I
still...
went 5...
It doesn't matter, because they all go through their armour.
Yeah.
They haven't got any, so that's them dead. Like, they're very dead. The knobs have gone as well. Oh, dear
So
me.
I might do a little bit of consolidating over here. So while you get
My attacks
the
in.
remains of your boys...
Okay, so let's just try and figure out what to do over here, because we've got the big chopper with the orc boss who's going to go first. Now, he's going to get hitting on 3s. He's going to go against... It really doesn't matter. Actually, no, it does. I'm going to go against the Blade Guard vet. Why not, eh? Because there's slightly less members of them. How many wounds did the Blade Guard have? Is it 3?
3.
Oh, in that case, then I'm going to go for the Thunderwolf Cav. I should know this. They're my army. Okay, so hitting on 3s. Because there's 2 hits. Strength 7. So be wounding on 3s as well. It's 2 wounds. This will be -2 because of the Hunter's ability here.
I broke that window.
So this will be their 4-up shields. Ooh, so he does 2 damage to one of them. So he kills one wolf. And then the other boys will attack with their choppers. So it's 2 attacks. 3 for a chopper. 3 for a chopper. 3 for a chopper. Okay, right. So these are all going into the Thunderbolts as well. So hitting on 3s. Not bad, boys. Wounding on 5s, though, because these are toughness 5. Only 1 wound, -1.
Okay, 3 up.
Ooh, that is a
All good.
wound. Oh, no, it's not a wound, because it's +1 for their saving throw. Damn it!
Storm
God
shield.
damn storm shields. Okay, so that is the end of the combat phase here. Bloodied, battered, and broken doesn't
That went
even
really
begin
well.
to... Yeah, it doesn't even begin to describe it, mate. Okay, so that is the end of my fucking life. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some... I'm going to break some heads, because that's the only thing I can do. So they take 1 mortal wound, but they pass.
I'm also going to do my consolidate.
Indeed.
Just so I can-
Okay, so I'll remove this tray in a minute so you can consolidate around, because I'm going to have to use the unstoppable green tide.
No, of course. You're going to have to take them away and
I've got to, because otherwise...
Too much.
Right, okay, so that's the end of that. Do you score any secondaries?
No.
Okay, so you do get your points, though, for...
Oath a moment.
Oath a moment, which is how many points?
1.
1 point! Beanie is in the lead right now as we move into Orc, turn 2.
Where you want the daka?
Okay, so Orc turn 2 was a pretty momentous shift. We have dropped back the boys that were over here because we paid 3 CP for unstoppable green tide so that they could come back and have another crack. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be good for them, but they're going to bloody well try. The truck fell back over here to try and capture and blockade this bit over here because I still get points for raise the banners high, which is good. The boys that were in there moved out. They have got their eyes on the incursors over there. Now, over here, we have got the Strunk is going to probably have to have a one-on-one challenge with Bjorn. I don't know if it's going to end well, but he's going to bloody well try.
Good for him.
The shock jump dragster moved over here so that they could see new targets of the Blade Guard vets or the Thunderwolf cavalry, and the Grots are acting as a little buffer shield for that. But now we move into the psychic phase, and now that my weird boy is on the imprint of this, he can see out of it, and he's going to do a smeety smitey smoty on those Blade Guard veterans right in front of him because they are the closest unit, and he goes off on a... Oh, it will be actually with a bonus of 1, I believe, because they're within 10 inches of that guy. Ooh. It goes off with an 11, so that's a D6 Super Smite.
It is.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to be greedy, I think, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to do some damage. I am sure. For 6, there we go. So that is...
Oh, no, it's 2 dead.
Yes, now that is good. That was a very good smite and a good use of a CP, I think, right there.
Yeah, that hurt.
Okay. Come on, Morkle, please. I need this. Daddy needs this. He can't cast anything else. He's only got 1 spell. Moving into the shooting phase. Let's see if we can carry this up by... We're going to fire the custom shock rifle. Is going to go into the Thunderwolf cavalry, and the missile is going to go into the remaining Blade Guard veteran. So first off, it's Assault 2 with the custom shock rifle. It's hitting on 3s because that's got the targeting squig and the grot gunner hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit, 1 miss, wounding on 3s because it's toughness 5, strength 8. It wounds, it's -3.
So 4 up.
They made it. Gosh, dang it. I was hoping to pick off one of them at least. Now the missile's going into the last remaining Blade Guard vet, hitting on 5s. It's a hit. Is it a wound on 2? It is a wound on a 2, my friend. So on this shield... They've made it as well. Gosh, dang it.
Dice, baby.
God dang it. Okay, I'm going to fire the Grot Blasters, just because I want a humiliating death there. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, these are hitting on 4s. And Dackers as well.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my lord. Oh my.
Grot power.
Oh my lord. Okay, so that is not bad for them, but it is strength 2, because it's a lowly Grot pistol.
Let's see a 6. Hey, got a wound.
Or is it a 3? No, it's toughness 2, strength 3 for the pistol, so it would be 5s, but there's only 1 anyway. Does he get through the...
2 up.
Oh, imagine.
It the rubber seal, but the bullet was actually just made of like confetti.
I'm going to roll all of the sluggers off of here. They have to go into... I'm going to see if they're within range of these guys here, but if not, they'll have to go into the Blade Guard vet. I'll roll them off camera, and I'll let you know how I do. Okay, so they did nothing there whatsoever. Now it is time for the War Boss's missile launcher that is going to go into
Combi rocket.
Yeah, but true. Now the combi rocket has got a good reputation with me. It's got an unnecessarily large percentage of hits. Am I bigging it up so it will definitely miss right now? Probably. But we're going to go for the last Blade Guard. Why not, eh? Why not for a lot? Here we go. Oh, it's a big miss. It is a big miss.
Yeah, he go.
God damn it.
It just went up in the
air.
Yeah,
he just went, I'm going to get him right there. Okay, right, so that's done. Smasher guns. Did you say I can't target your Warlord because he's within 3 inches of the Veni, or is he outside?
I meant for him to be, but I didn't, so he's not.
Okay, I'm going to fire. I'm going to split fire and do 2... Do I want to do this? He has a 4-up invulnerable save. I want those victory points, but I want those things dead. I'm going to die otherwise. I'm going to piss on a piss on my ass. Right, okay, I'm going to do two of the smasher guns are going to go into the Venerable Dread, and one is going to go into your Warlord.
So into him.
Yes, we'll do the Warlord one first.
So I'm going to pay CP for smokescreen.
Smokescreen. Okay, so the Tech Marine shot first. So this is D3 shots for him. It's two shots coming in, hitting on 4s. It's 2 wounds with a dagger. So 2 hits with a dagger, but not another one. Okay, so now we roll 2 dice, and it's just got to be over 4. So, ooh, the first one does not wound.
God,
I really want this because I'm down to no CP because I spent one earlier. I'm going to re-roll that. Thank you, Mork.
Next one.
And the next one, come on, mate. There we go. Right, so that's 2 wounds coming in at -4, but he has the armor of Russ, so it's a 4-up save. Will he get any through? Oh, he gets 1 through.
CP it.
Yep, you're going to CP it.
So I'm down to 2.
Okay. Dang it. Okay, so he survives. Right, the other 2 smasher guns shooting for this many shots. 3, 4 shots coming in, hitting on 5s. Whoa, with a dagger.
Party people.
No. Okay, right, so we'll do this one at a time. So over 7. 4, 5, 6, nothing for that one. Over 7. Yes. Second one. Over 7. Yes. Okay, so there's 2 wounds coming in on your 4s. Your Blizzard Shield.
You won't fail one. I cannot CP it.
This is D6. I can't kill him.
1, thank good.
4, so 3.
It's down to 3,
But
but
does
I've
he
got
do
3.
6 ups?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. That's
Yeah,
okay.
That's some pretty good damage.
That's okay. All of these guys here are going to fire their sluggers at these incursors. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, you piece of shit. Okay, right. So 10 shots hitting on 5s. Missed all of them. Missed out. Ooh. Let's move on from that. Move on from that, mate. And then it's just the dagger guns that are on these.
Into Bjorn?
So
Or is he going to shoot the incursors?
Um,
Does he feel like he needs to shoot Bjorn? Because he has made some boasts earlier, didn't he?
I am going to shoot.
About Leman, Russ?
I know, right? I know he's panicking a little bit now. I'm going to.
Bloody should be.
I'm going to panic fire into the incursors. Pick on someone weaker, hopefully, to do a little bit of damage.
Pick on something smaller and weaker.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go beat up some toddlers at the nursery.
Okay, right. So we'll see how that goes. So 6 shots coming in from the dagger guns into the incursors here, hitting on 5s. We get 2 hits. 2 daggers.
4 hits and 2 daggers, mate.
Okay, so that is strength 5. So 3s to wounds. We're looking at 4 wounds that are coming in, but no AP.
Okay,
so 3 ups.
4 3-ups, and I can't climb the barrier.
Unfortunately not.
So
Whoa.
1 dice.
Okay, they picked up another one. Nice.
Because this guy
Okay.
was looking the other way. Now it's his fault.
Advance this guy, so I am going to fire his shooter, his big shooter up there. Missed with everything. Good job, mate. Good job, mate. Okay, so that, I believe, is all of my shooting done. A bit more successful than last time, but still not as devastating as I need it to be right now. So we go into the charge phase, and I am going to start declaring some charges with my war boss over here, who is going to charge in against your Thunderwolf cavalry, who are over Schmier. And he rolls a... I don't know how that happened. It bounced on top of the other dice like that. It just went...
A skill shot!
It is a 10, so they are in there. He's going to go, right, I'm having a piece of you. I might die, but who cares, eh? And then the boys over here, they're going to declare a charge against the Blade Guard veteran. I think that they're going to need a 9-inch charge there. 6, 7, 8. Going to have to re-roll it, mate. Does not get in, unfortunately. The boys over here, they're going to charge in against these incursors. I think with a 7, they should be able to get in.
Right.
Oi. Because they can go over. Don't they go over barricades without any issue?
Yeah.
Is that how it works? Cool, right. So they're going to go in there.
That's how we've been playing. For a year and a
No,
half.
no one stopped us. And then finally, we're going to do a charge against this guy over here. Now, I've just got to remember, he can heroically intervene. But who cares? Who cares? So we're going in anyway. We're going to go in. Okay, so that is a 7. So he's not even going to face him because he's a bit worried. Because you've got to get base-to-base contact with him for 6.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yes, okay, that's all right. So, and you've got 2 CP left to interrupt. That's all my charges made, apart from these guys over here. Bit disappointed about them. So we're going to start with the one that matters, because he's otherwise going to die. I'm going to check to see what he's got, and I'll be right back. Okay, so Strunk has got 6 attacks. He hits on 2s. Thanks to his Warlord trait, it means that he can reroll all failed hits. He'll be wounding on 3s. It's -3 damage. It's D3 +1 because of his Cunning but Brutal Warlord trait again. Let's see if he can do it. Come on, mate. I believe in ya. Okay, right, so he's rerolling 2 failed hits already. All hits. Strength 12 versus toughness 8. So these will be 3s to wound. All bar 1 wound, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -3. So this is 6 up saves.
Made 1.
So then so that's 5 D3 +1s. 4. Sorry, 4 D3 +1s. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coming in.
So take away.
We have
from
effectively
that.
I've taken 1 away from each of them. So
it should be 3, 5. Oh,
yeah.
Right, so now I need to do 8.
6 ups to save him.
5 or 6 ups.
Oh, yeah, 5 ups, 5 ups. He'll make a few of them, he definitely will.
It was 8, wasn't it?
It was indeed, my friend.
Good. I counted to 7 and then I
Nice.
forgot how to go further.
Yes, so he shrugged off a few of them. He's taken.
So he's taking 3 away, so he has taken 5 there.
Yeah,
so he's
okay.
down to 3.
Okay, that's not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all.
So,
You're going to pay CP or you're just going to let me run wild? Hog wild.
well, you can't activate that guy before he gets to activate, so I'm going to just leave that as is.
Yes, sir.
However, I am going to activate and pay for the wolves.
You want them to do that, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used him as a bit of tasty bait to try and get you to spend the last CP there, because he's done his job here of just being alive.
Okay, so we're going to do a bit of consolidation.
Indeed. And they can consolidate an extra 1 inch.
Hitting
Clues. Okay, so this is how many attacks so it's coming in? Like, just loads. Hitting on toes.
Last couple of ones in there.
Yeah, just move him, mate. Don't even need to worry about it. Don't even need to worry about it.
Don't even bloody worry.
But this will be wounding on 5s, because he is a tough old boy.
Rerolling everything.
He's a tough old boy, though. Don't you roll away from him.
So,
Ooh.
1, 2 so far.
So 2 so far, and this is minus...
And another 2.
Okay, so 4 in total for the moment. And
Minus 2.
so this will be his invulnerable save as the Hunters. And he makes none of them, so that's 4 damage he's taken already. Good
Okay,
one,
good.
mate.
And now the dogs.
So I think he's on 2 left. Oh dear, mate. I thought you'd be able to survive this, because I thought you were tougher, mate. Okay.
2s. All hit. The dog. Oh, no. The
One,
dogs missed 1 bite.
That's okay. You can let him off. You can let him off.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear
They
me.
did me.
Okay, so what is this? How many?
That's 5.
Okay,
Minus whatever
so
the
I
dog bite
yes,
is.
it's -1, but I have a 5 of invulnerable save.
So 5 ups.
I don't think I'm gonna
That's
make
it.
it. I
See
don't
the power.
think I'm gonna make this. Oh, he dropped enough that I
Just
can't
in
even
time.
kill him, and I don't have any CP to do. Orcs is never beaten, so he is out of there. The war boss didn't even get a chance to fight. Ah, boo, boo.
These guys can just consolidate themselves a little bit up.
Okay.
Just because it's my turn next and they want to eat your face.
Indeed. I'm going to do some fighting with these orky boys over here. They have their choppers, so it is 2 attacks per boy. Actually, I'll start with the big knob with his big chopper. 3s to hit. That is 2 hits. Strength 7, so 3s to wound. It is 2 wounds. It is -1.
2 wounds, -1. Let's
2
see
4
those
ups.
4s.
Ooh.
Made 1, fail 1.
2 damage, so 1 is dead. And then I will do the choppers. So that is 1,
Sorry, incurses.
2.
Oh,
3.
don't. Oh, you didn't pay for the hay wire.
No, unfortunately.
Oh, this guy is completely drunk and not on the horse.
Okay, so these attacks coming in, hitting on 3s. Ooh, dropped a few there. Dropped a few there. And then these will be wounding on 4s. Okay, so we are looking at only 4 wounds from that, because not all of them are within engagement range of that one there. So only 4 wounds.
4 3-ups. Fail 1.
Okay, so another one takes a wound.
A nice chunk out of his leg.
Right then, so now it is time for the real
But he
big...
gets to fight back as well. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
They do, and they've got paired combat blades, I believe.
They do indeed.
And that gives them a -1, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, so I
But 6s
imagine...
don't explode with them, unfortunately, now. They used to, which was
But
nice.
that's okay, so it's going to be 4 attacks with the Sarge, because
Yep.
that's what you start with, and it'll be 3 for the other guy.
Yep.
Let's just get this bit done quickly. So 2s,
Nice.
So it'll be 4s to wound.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's 3 wounds with a -1.
Okay, so, and there's no terrain there, so it's 3.
dead. Very, very nice.
Nicely done there, lads.
Okay, so now it's time for Bjorn.
Okay, so
Fell-Handed.
here we go. So what's he got then?
He's got True Claw, 6 attacks, hitting on 2.
Here we go. Ooh,
Can't
can't reroll
re-roll.
himself.
Wounding on 3s.
Toughness 7 for the boss, so wounding on 3s. Ooh.
Okay, so 2 wounds.
And his 4-up invulnerable save. He shrugs 1 off. He takes 1, takes 5. So he's got 5 super duper orc body shots to take. So these are shrugged off on a 5. Okay, so he shrugs off another 2. So he only takes 3 wounds out of that. That's
Nice.
not bad at all. So he's down 1, 2, 3. He's on to 4. Ooh. Okay, right, so they're chopping bits out of each other left and right there. So that is the end of the combat. Time for some morale, I guess, because they lost...
They lost 2 this turn, so on a 6 someone can run.
Yep, true. No, they are
close,
fine.
though.
And
the Blade Guards can't because they have a leadership of 9, lost 2,
Yep.
down to 7. And I think the Wolfie boys come under the same category.
yeah, they didn't lose anyone. They didn't. I don't think they lost him when they lost him last turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even get to fight. So that is it. I don't think I can lose morale here because you have it as the number of orcs that are in the unit. So I should have 7, but I lost 3, so I can actually fail it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a risk on it. Do a 7. Cool. So I didn't fail. So I'm
No,
fine.
auto pass.
Okay, right, so that is the end of my turn. I did not get my secondaries, which are behind enemy lines. Nope, I got 2 for Raise the Man Highs at the beginning, and I did not slay the Warlord as yet. So that is it for the Orc turn 2. Let's move into Space Wolf turn 2. Okay, so Space Wolf's turn 2 is over. And there has been a lot of movement. The Venerable Dreadnought has raced up around here to support Bjorn, and it's going to be an absolute murder fest in a minute. What else has happened, Bean?
Okay, so these guys are going to stay there because they're doing a great job holding.
Yep.
The attack bike is zoomed up here because he sees that truck, that ramshackle penis over there, and he's going to shoot him in the face
Yep.
and go that way. The Long Fangs have realised they've got a lovely line of sight here. They can see up there over to this guy,
Yep.
the Zoomer dragster.
Yep, the shock jump dragster over there. Yep.
These guys should be in. This guy should be in range of the grots to drop down some
Oh, yeah.
assault cannon fire.
Yes.
And the intercessors have jumped over. And for the most Herculean and exciting part, the Blade Guard veteran has jumped through that window and he's like, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna chop ya."
Yeah, it's going to be a brutal fight over there as well. Okay, so that is pretty impressive. Lots of movement going on.
Yeah.
Time for some psychic. No. Time for some shooting.
Whoop,
Oh,
whoop,
yeah.
Okay, so just to start things off, we will start with the multi-melter going into
Into the truck, is
into
it?
the truck on a 3. Okay, got 1 go through,
Yep.
wounding on 3s. And it does not
Ooh,
wound.
okay.
And the 4 shots from the thing, I don't know if it'll be in range. Maybe.
24 inches, isn't it, for these?
24, yeah. Actually, yeah, it would be exactly the same as the
Yes,
multi-melter.
so it should definitely be in.
Yeah, okay, so 3s.
Nice.
3 hits. 5s to wound. No wounds. Worth
Okay,
a go.
okay.
The 2 pistols from the incursors into the boys.
Yep, always do pistol fires, remember?
4s to wound. And no wounds there. Always
Okay.
worth a go anyway.
Indeed.
Right, now on to Bjorn.
Heavy flamer and a las cannon.
Heavy flamer first. For 4.
Yep.
Whoa. Wounding on 5s.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is 2 wounds at the minus of 1.
Okay, so these will be 4-ups. Oh,
Now
no.
5 ups.
Oh, no. Okay, made 1, failed 1, so he takes another wound, so he's down to 3. That's not looking very good for him right now.
And now 2 las cannons.
Right in the chops, hitting on 3s this time. Ooh, number 2!
Oh well. It's
Worth it, though, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so now the shooting over here is not going to be much because those guys haven't got much to shoot.
Yep.
So we're going to go on to Mr. Guy over here, the regular dread.
Oh, the regular dread, sorry,
regular
yeah.
party dread.
Is he going into these guys?
No, 24-inch range, he'll only really get the grots.
Oh, okay, he's going to murderize some grots
so
with his assault cannon.
So 3s. Ooh, but he got a good few shots
Yeah,
out.
definitely.
Okay, so it's going to be 2s to wound.
Nice.
So 3 wounds, -1, so 3 grots.
Yeah,
dead.
3 grots straight away.
He's very
dead.
pleased with himself because he likes watching them pop.
Bow, bow, bow.
Right, the next people shoot. This guy.
Auto bolt rifles.
Yeah, so it's going to be 15 shots,
All
shooting
going
into the grots.
into the grots. So you want to just clear the way for the Thunderwolf Cav. Very smart.
Basically, right, 15 to there.
Oh yeah.
So please.
Yep.
Ooh.
And then these will be wounding on or killing
On
on
twos.
twos.
Yes, because we are in the tactical doctrine, so
Yep.
we get a -1 on these assault bolts.
And they don't get the benefit that the other hunters do. It's gone under the spider's nest.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Right, however many are there.
I mean, to be fair, they are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the whole squad's wiped there. So that is the grots gone. No, my grots. My grots. Okay, so what else is there to shoot though?
The Blagar veteran is going to shoot your weird boy.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
of
mouth.
course. Yep.
Hitting on 3.
Nice.
Wounding on 4.
Ooh. Okay.
So it plinks off the side of his head.
He's just gone.
Oh no, why is Scooby-Doo permeated into this as well?
Okay,
Right.
so what else is left?
It's going to be a crack grenade into...
Through the window, is it?
Yeah, through the window.
-1 to hit because it's going through terrain in that sense.
That's cool. 4s.
It's a hit.
3s to wound.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
wound.
just -1.
This will be a 5-up save because of his hunter's ability. He's made it.
Oh, he loves it. He smacks it back with his staff.
Toasty.
That's some spicy calamari. Right, okay, so 4 guys shooting up into your dragster there with their las cannons.
Okay, so all the las cannons going into the dragster here.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. Okay, so we've got 3 hits.
Yeah.
They're feeling pretty spicy.
That's pretty good, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, so we're going to need some more 3s. So I got 2 there.
AP minus is a lot,
3.
so I guess that'll go straight through.
Okay, so
4, 5, 6,
7.
7. It's enough not to kill him because I think that they have 10. I'll double check though. I will double check. Jock Jump Draster is only on 1 wound left. He survives, but not for very long. Okay, what else are we doing? Is that all the shooting?
that is all my shooting. I got through it nice and swift.
Combat charge phase.
So, Venerable Dread is going to charge this guy
Yeah.
for, I imagine, like a 3.
Yeah.
That
Ooh,
is
he's
so not
so in there.
I want to punch you in the bottom.
So in there, my friend.
Right, he's also going to make the charge. He can try and go around.
Sure
We'll
thing.
see what it is.
He's so in there as well.
Absolutely he is.
Very nice. I mean, he's looking very outnumbered here. So, what else is there to charge? The Thunderwolf Cav into these guys?
Yeah. Thunderwolf Cav is going... Oh, actually, let's do the Blade Guard first.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, into him.
-2.
Yeah. Is it?
Because it's difficult terrain, isn't it? When you're in charging... Isn't that how it works with terrain like that?
Well, we haven't
'Cause I'd
declared
have-
this as difficult terrain, have we?
But I've been doing -2 movement
Okay,
going on to it.
then
So,
we
sorry,
will
right,
continue
sorry.
to do that. So it's going to be like, what, like a 5?
Yeah. He's made it anyway. He slogged his way through all of the rubble and just said, right, I'm having you.
Why do you keep buying pebbles?
Okay, right, next
That
up,
way.
Thunderwolf Cav in.
On an 8.
They're definitely in. Yeah, they're definitely on that one.
I'm very confident. Right,
Very
so
nice.
I seem to be able to make charges.
Yeah, so the case is now, pick your combat and point at which unit you'd like to die, because I don't think this is going to go very well. And I'm not going to lie, if I lose here, here, and here, I will be conceding, because this is getting bad. I will have no tactical stuff left to me whatsoever.
Okay, so I'm going to start over here with the Venerable Dread into him.
I told you I was building you a spicy list for this, mate. Like I was
you
just like,
really did,
I was just like, you know what? I want to lose hard. I want to prove this because, as we've said before, Beanie and I are doing a doubles tournament very soon here in the UK, and we are bringing Space Wolves and White Scars to the party, and I want to go there feeling that the Space Wolves are as good as I know they can be. So here we go. Let's do some battering over
Okay,
here.
so he's going to do the biggest hit he can with his, the big swing.
So this will be hitting on 3s then, but you have to
because he
reroll.
charged.
Oh yes, okay, and then this will be
Rerolling
reroll
ones for
Yep.
Bjorn the Fell-Handed.
Ooh. All hits. Strength, a lot, but it's not enough to be double, so
Are
it's
you sure?
3s.
It's 6, isn't it?
Yeah,
Then
and mine's
times
toughness
2, so
7.
3s. Okay, so I dropped 2. I have got 1 CP, which I'm going to use
Why
now.
not, eh?
Yes, it was totally worth
The
it.
thing is, you're blowing your wad. You should be killing him with Bjorn. You're killing him with the Venerable Dread.
Yeah, I know, but I'll still get 10.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Right, okay, so this is 4
ups.
4 ups.
Let's see him.
Oh dear,
Fail
he's
3.
so dead.
So D3 plus 3, so that's 6, 7,
Yeah.
plus the...
You know what? I'm not even going to bother rolling because it's 7 wounds that I've got to make. The super cyborg body. It's not going to happen. He is out of there. So that is 10 wounds for killing my warlord, but not for completing the boast straight away. They've just, basically what's happened is the venerable dreadnought has just stepped in because Bjorn's fussing around. He's just a bit slow. He's just like, must kill the orc, must, and he just goes, there, done. Can we go home? I'm missing heartbeat.
Well, it's important.
It is important. 8 p.m. on a Sunday, it used to be.
Nice.
Right, okay.
Excellent BBC advertising there. I like that.
I know, right? Okay, so that's the end of that one there. Do you want to just kill the shock jump dragster and then this guy here, and then we'll call it a day? And what a day it's been! What a day! What a day it's been, eh?
Alright, so I'll start with him. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, because I'm a space wolf.
Yep, because they're just fucking brilliant, mate. All hits.
Winning on 3s.
Yes, winning on 3, sorry.
4 wounds at minus a lot.
4 wounds, 5 up invulnerable save. He makes 1 but fails 3, and how much damage is 200? He's dead. So that's another one gone. Is it going to be a 3-3? Will they do 1 wound? I don't know, boys.
Should we find out?
Let's find out.
That's 5.
Quite a lot of lightning claws that are coming in right now.
Okay, so 2s, because reasons. If only I was in turn 3,
I
because
know.
of all the explosions.
I know.
Jules, how do you ever lose to me with these guys?
I don't know. I'm looking at this now just thinking, why don't I just bring ironclad? It's because you're not facing an army that A, only has 1 wound, no AP whatsoever, and no save. I think that those are kind of the 3 big things about Warhammer.
Okay, so 5s. And then re-roll the fails, because lightning claws.
My favourite thing is going onto orc forums and seeing people be like, nah man, just take 120 boys, it's absolutely fine. Have you played 9th edition with them? They just get absolutely murderized, mate.
Okay, so 9, minus 2.
So 6 up saves. 6 up.
9, 6 up. Let's see the
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow.
Will it happen, eh? Will it happen, eh? Let's do it. Oh, he tried his best. He tried his bloody best, but he is very, very dead. Imagine. His last parting gift for the world.
Oh, for God's sake, why did he implode?
He can't even do anything right. Okay, so that is the end. I'm going to concede there because there's no way I'm carrying on with just 30 boys. You're in my back line. I haven't even killed a unit. That's how little damage I was able to do there. That is a shocking amount of damage that I was not able to do. But still, it has been a fantastic battle and a great showcase of the Space Wolves' strengths. Hopefully I'll be able to carry them forward when I play them.
They're so harsh.
They're harsh here. If we were up against Death Guard, if we were up against the Sisters of Battle, if we were up against Drukhari, they probably would be absolute ribbons by now because it's about the fight back. It's about, like, the shooting phase. I did 2 models of damage. In most other armies, you'd be taking off, like, a unit at least. It's just not happening here.
Pretty much, yeah, you're not wrong. And especially with the D4 plus 3 damage that things throw out now.
And when I'm basically, my entire army of orcs is, I can get into combat really well, but do no AP whatsoever. It is not a good look against Space Marine armor, when it's just like, thank you very much.
Luckily, you're going to be toughness 5 soon. You're going to be getting the -1 on the choppers, and that is going to make such a difference to your overall damage and competitiveness.
It will indeed.
I can't wait to rematch.
Yes, when we do this, I will keep the list exactly the same, unless there's a points change, and we'll adjust accordingly, and we'll see what difference it makes with that. And maybe I'll try some different loadouts of, different methods of getting into combat with different units, because my turn 1 charge idea was great on paper, but pretty poo in practice. But anyway, that has been 1,500 points of Space Wolves versus Orcs. Hope that you enjoyed that. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments section below. Do you want to see more matchups like this? Again, let us know. Thank you very much to GameMat.eu for the lovely, lovely scenery here. Beanie for his own personal scenery, and also the battle mat was from
JW Mate.
Still not sponsored by them, but we're still going to plug them because it's a very good battle mat indeed. We'll try and get them on board pretty soon. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Beanie, tell us where the people can find you on Instagram.
I'm on at Beanie40k. I'm really inventive with the name.
I stroke his face from afar.
Oh,
it's so lovely. And you can find me at RetroJ with a 0 on most things, RetroJ_Insta on Instagram. But stay tuned, because remember, if you're going to do a battle report, do it on Brobna. Oh God, I dropped the camera. Do it on Brobna. We'll see you soon, guys. Peace out. Bye.